Hi everyone, and welcome to my first episode of Apollo Justice, the new Ace Attorney game. I am going to be playing through this on this YouTube channel, so if you would like to see the whole gameplay with silly voices and everything, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want silly cats, you can go over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/CosyMel, where this loud cat will be hanging out with us a lot. So I hope you enjoy. I am playing through this for the first time completely blind, so you'll get all the real raw reactions and silly voice acting. I'm not a professional. I love doing little voices, and I hope you have as much fun with it as I do while playing this game, because I love this game. So enjoy! I'm so excited. Oh. I'm so intrigued. Showdown time. I wish I knew cards enough to know who won. What? What? For losing a card game? Oh no. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me? Please. The cop should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. I don't understand. Where are they? I don't understand. Oh my gosh, the courtroom is still the same! Ah! April 20th. 9:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Panicked. Palms sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. I can admit it. I'm nervous. I mean, I would be too, Apollo. Ah, good morning. Who's that? Who's saying good morning? Oh, hello. Good morning, sir. You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight. Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. That screeching noise, is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Your first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, huh? I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my Courts of Steel voice workout. I'm fine. Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. I overdid it again. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift's gotten, sir! I'm all over that drift! As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. Uh-oh. Christoph! Uh-oh. Not good, buddy. We can't let this case fall through. Yes. Yes, I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Okay, Christoph. I'll go do that. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. Hello. Who are you? Are you the defendant? Whoa! Oh. Good morning. Huh? Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial, nervous, meeting him, cardiac arrest. so funny. I can't tell if it's like a positive cardiac arrest, like he likes him, or if he's like scared of him or something. I mean, I like his hat. I don't know what his hat says. I think I'm supposed to say something. Help? Uh-oh. So, you're... Fine! I'm fine! Ah, Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you having an odd name. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend, so why... You'll see. Huh? You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, It's time, shall we? Yes, sir! Okay, I need to focus. Focus up, Apollo, you got this. First trial, here comes justice! I'm so gonna forget the voices I do for these guys, by the way. I will have you know. If I don't see them for 2 minutes, voice is gone. Voice is different. April 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. The court is now in session. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is, fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. Oh, don't panic. Oh. Your name was Mr. Justice? And this is your first trial? Yes, Your Honor, but I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, the defense attorney must always see to his client's wishes. And my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course, he wants justice. But to entrust his case to this greenhorn, why? I do not exaggerate when I say you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience, fine, but does he have cords of steel? Then, let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. I don't know what his accent is, but it sure is something. This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. What? Let's put the past behind us, shall we? Okay, he's changed names now. Wait, now that I know who it is, he's changed voices. He has a changed voice. These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player. Mr. Wright? How could this have happened? I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne. To think, I saw you enter this room, a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave in chains. Oh yeah, because he used to have hair, didn't he? Where it's now bald. I think there was more hair. Because he used to like flick his hair. Oh? Whoa. We still alive? Whoa. I don't know what that was. Also, I just realized my guy may be blocking the text a little bit. That's good. Ah, Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see. He has an anime voice, don't ask me why. The crime occurred at the Boris Ball Club, a Russian restaurant.
The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him. Wham! On the head. Schmack. Killed him cold.
A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was?
The pianist for the club, it seems.
Phoenix Wright. A pianist?
This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A grape juice bottle. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice.
The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence.
Yippee!
Grape juice bottle used as the murder weapon bears the defendant Mr. Wright's prints. Oh, cannot look at it? Okay. Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently. Okay. Can I now look at this? Oh, I can. Ooh! What's that? Oh? Grape juice! How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht? How well it goes with borscht. It's like probably food. How is there no blood or anything on this? If it's the murder weapon. The bottle is completely empty. Okay. I'm glad we got to zoom in to see that. This is a crime photo. Oh, we can look at this crime photo. But if he was hit over the head, how is his hat still on? Like, this looks to just, you know, he seems to just be sleeping or something. I don't know. Okay, what's this? The autopsy report. Okay. Single blow to the forehead. Okay. Victim's name. Between 1:45 a.m. and 2:15 a.m. Okay. Cerebral hemorrhaging resulting from blunt force trauma to the forehead. Okay. So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this, shoddy Smith fella?
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor.
Traveler?
According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear.
And he had some sort of connection with the defendant?
That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borscht Mole Club of the night of the crime.
If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim liked the defendant's piano playing.
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill. At least, not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean.
Oh, I already looked at this, okay.
As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself.
Indeed. It appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal.
Objection! Oh, so that's his real voice. Okay, well, no, I actually disagree. It's my voice. It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet, it was only that. A game. In the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor.
A competition?
Yes, a test of wits. A silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in a blue flame, know its final outcome. Come again?
The cards on the table have blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present and impress women.
Honestly, you know, you do you. That will be our first order of business here then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards. He knows more. Ooh.
Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime.
My pleasure. This is it! My first trial! Here goes nothing!
All right, the testimony. This is where we have to pay attention. We have to find faults in the testimony and things to point out, and we have to ask questions. All right? We all ready for this? I'm excited. All right, Mr. Phoenix, hit it.
I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards.
Okay.
That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy.
All right. Cool.
A pianist who can't play piano.
Better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it.
Are you alright? You're sweating bullets.
Bullets? Where?
It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy too.
My brain feels strained and raspy, sir.
You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times. Though, you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher?
What's due? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher course in cross-examination? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Better safe than sorry, especially this early in the game. Game? He's breaking the fourth wall. Yes, teach me. I know nothing.
Indeed. Your job, Justice, is to be mindful of the court record and the testimony. Look for inconsistencies in the testimony with what the court record tells you. When you found an inconsistency, that's when you present the conflicting evidence from the court record with E.
But I didn't hear anything strange at all in the testimony just now.
A good sign that you need to press the witness with Q for more information.
Press him?
Don't let the fact that he's a remarkable man hold you back. Get more information.
But isn't Mr. Wright my client?
Well, think you can do it?
Yes, thank you, sir. I think I can do it.
I think you'd better, or we're going to have a problem. Just remember, find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it.
Inconsistencies, lies, Phoenix Wright? As if Phoenix Wright could never lie, and it's up to me to prove it.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
There we go! Cross-examination! Woo! Alright. I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. Okay, should we just press everything? Hold it! You can hardly play?
Oh, I play sometimes, when customers demand it. So I play them one song. That's usually all they want.
Is that supposed to be a boast just now?
The title of pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large.
Then why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club?
My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table.
I'm just gonna do it everywhere, just in case. They pay you just to play poker?
That would seem to be the case. I'm a professional after all.
Do I take pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hardworking member of society like me to imagine.
Yes. Your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston.
What?
I've played poker for 7 years in that little room, and I've never lost. Once.
What?
You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw.
Why is he so... I don't remember him being so... boasty.
Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time?
As I said, I'm a professional.
He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once? Is that even possible?
The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions.
The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction?
It has quite a history, actually. The Borscht Bull Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day.
Black market?
All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice to say that there were a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room.
A smoky room, gambling hoods. You know, just looking at this picture makes me feel bad.
The bosses gather around a table, cutting deals safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through the small window.
Oh, that's interesting to know. Is that a window up there? Oh, I see.
I can practically picture it now.
That window doesn't look like it's good. Would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else.
The room had a few other tricks to it, though it was common knowledge to our regulars.
Oh.
At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards.
2 decks of cards? Nah. Oh. 2 decks of cards?
A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards.
There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor.
Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor, each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we used 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, the other blue.
As I recall, in poker you make 5 card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
Yes, a game of hands.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh? This competition you're talking about. I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
That's right. It was a simple game after all.
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred, yet you claim no connection to the crime.
Now that's strange.
What's strange?
I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor.
Oh!
Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense.
I completely let that one slip by.
Don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir?
Right, there's something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand, and I'd like to hear it from you. Sure, why not?
Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony.
Ooh. Okay. I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched a murder weapon. Okay, well, guess we're just gonna press that.
Silence?
The defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I haven't forgotten everything about the law.
But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage.
And it's your job to turn that around in our favor, yes?
Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already.
I think his voice completely changed, but he's gotten less nervous. You know, he's a little loosened up. We're getting to his actual voice now. Which is apparently just like goofy. Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about that testimony?
Oh? Wait, something he said did ring a little strangely. Just one thing. Now, what was it?
When you figure it out, I'd suggest presenting evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony.
Ah, it's the fingerprints on the bottle. I better check the court record. Yeah. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony.
Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press.
Right, I got it. I'm fine.
Alright, no, I already know. Which one is it? It's the where he never touched. It's the last one. This one. I will say I never touched a murder weapon.
Yeah, you did, liar. It says it right here in the description of the deadly bottle.
Present. Can I just want to present. Present. No, don't zoom in. Present. How do I present you? Objection! Ah, there we go. Oh, I got an achievement.
So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle? Right?
So I said.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice.
Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, was I supposed to forget about that part?
What's this, Mr. Payne?
I examined the bottle in question, you see, and it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
Oh! Objection! No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine.
Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case.
But what about my course of steel? Anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant? Well, that's true.
Oh my gosh! His voice is so similar to what I'm doing. I love it.
Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if there were normal fingerprints.
Oh?
But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
Uh-oh. Upside down? What does that mean?
It means he was holding the bottle inverted, and there can only be one reason for that.
Just smack someone on the head.
Oh! Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse.
Oh? I see no problem, Justice.
Huh?
The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see.
Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? Oh.
I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. For now.
Oh. Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case.
I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason.
Oh.
Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something.
And what might that be, Mr. Gavin?
On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? We'll figure that out in part 2. Thank you all so much for watching this part 1 of Apollo Justice. I recorded this all live over on my Twitch. If you would like to follow me there, it's twitch.tv/CozyMel, just like my YouTube. And if you don't want to miss out on any of the parts of this playthrough, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and press like while you're there anyway. And if you want to watch me play other games, mostly Minecraft, I play them over on my Twitch. So make sure to go follow me there and hang out. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day, morning, or night, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!